Howdy, folks. Good to see you. You see her behind me, that giant champion Quetz? Yeah, I'm hoping that the video of me capturing her has come up and been edited and put up and everything. I'm having a little bit of issues with that one, but I thought I'd go ahead and move forward. If you didn't get to see it, I apologize. It was a great tame. No, it was the worst ever. It was terrible. But I did it, and that's really what matters. She is a champion Quetzal, which is basically the biggest difference is their weight bumps up astronomically. I mean, she's at 19.2. She's at 26. I mean, it'll hop up really fast. So, and that's really what you want a Quetzal for. Now, I do bump up her speed as well. Have done that a couple times, but mainly going to keep it on weight so she can just be my cargo hauler, as she should be. And I think she'd be happiest doing that anyway. So, yeah, we got that going for us. And I like having a Quetz around. I got to admit, it's just a great utility animal. And if you got to see the Quetz video, again, I'm hoping it's up. I tamed this. He attacked me, all right. But I tamed this elite Dimorphodon, and I forgot all about him. And the zone is on flying by in his wyvern, and I hear him go by and go, "Hey, man, what's going on?" And he says, "Well, I'm doing whatever." Oh, hey, there's somebody's Dimorphodon down here, a big white elite Dimorphodon. I'm like, oh my god, I'm sorry, I thought that one got killed. So yeah, we gotta hang on for that. So yeah, so he's doing pretty well, I think. A fun little ride. Not really the thing that I would suggest for anything other than speed, but I've got Ruby for that. Although Ruby's doing a lot of high-powered attacks too, because the melee on Ruby is just phenomenal. But got a couple things going on in the base, and I wanted to show you one of them. Now I'm going to take Seraph here out anyway, because that's the prettiest flyer, I gotta say. That's just beautiful right there, and okay, fine, level up. We'll go for speed. Yeah, all the speed. All right. So, but anyway, I love the feathers, and I named him Seraph because Seraphim for the angels. But I don't know if you noticed on my base previously, or if I got a chance to show it off. But while this is the very, very cool part, and I have to admit I love having all of this area to work with, and the area behind me there, up on top there is a large flat area that I thought originally I was going to just level out and build on, but there's metal up here. And so for right now, I'm going to leave it untouched. I'm just going to come up and unbuilt, I should say. I'm going to come up and mine the metal. But here's the problem. If you look, there's no way around. There's no way up to this unless you go all the way around. If I come down here, down those stairs, across the beach, up these stairs, and we're on an Anki here doing this, okay? Which is kind of the reason I got my Quetzal. But I got a better answer for right now, although I do want to take my Anki over to Skull Island, and the Quetz will be great for that. Alice is going to have a lot of fun, I think. So I take this route, all right, which is always there's Utahraptors and, of course, Dillos here and there. Dilophosaurus just love to attack you, and scorpions. Usually there's 3 or 4 scorpions in here, and this is where Seraph actually attacked me first, too. There's all this stuff. There's usually a dire bear, if not 2. There's a prime dire or an alpha dire bear that has been around, and a prime alpha, which the prime alpha fortunately went away, and I don't know what happened to him, but he needed to go away because can't tame him. I can't do much with him. But you come up to this point, and this is the only way up. So you can take a left here, and again, there's the dire bear, yay, and you're just trudging along. Trundling. That's what trundle, all the way up here. He's like a basset hound. The Yankees are just like little basset hounds. They just trundle everywhere. And then you get to an area that still isn't terribly safe, but at least it's closer to safe-ish with the metal, all right? Then you load him up with metal. Hopefully don't overload him. And then take him back down the same route. And there's no way to get down. I mean, it's just terrible. This whole area over here is just a sheer cliff, which is great for, defense and things like that, and the fact that cliffs are good for keeping stuff out of here. Oh, come on. I may put speed too high. But realistically, there's only one way up there. Now, all of this is just cliff face, so I can't have that. So instead of getting the Quetz out every time I need to, And don't look at this. Again, this is sheer ugliness. Whoa. But instead of getting the quets out, I put in one of these. Now this is from the Stargate mod. And it's I was going to say teleporter rings, and it says teleporter rings. So I go in, boom, 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 and I'm there, you know? I mean, I'm there. I'm already there. Now, it will pick up. It's funny because if something walks over, like if this turtle comes over and walks over, he's going to take it and he's going to activate it. It's pretty funny. But I can bring the Anki right up here and knock out that metal, and in no time, really. I mean, it's just a quick shot from top to bottom. I was going to say, unless it doesn't work, but it worked. Now, the issue that I've seen people have is those things don't work for them. If you put the upper one directly above the lower one, it's not going to actually work as well as it should. It'll work intermittently or maybe with just a dyno on it. But this one is off by a good distance, and it'll search, the space around it to see if it can find it. So it'll do what it needs to do to get to it, which is cool. So we've got that going for us for the base here. And then there's one other thing that I want to show you that I put in before we get into the meat of the matter. And let's get on Uncle Anki here because he's the most fun. Again, so he's the man with the plan when it comes to metal and crystal and oil even. Maybe not all the way for oil, but oil as well. Because there's one spot on the map that I know of that you can mine oil on land. And this is the spot that I went over to. So if I need him upstairs, I just jump on that. But now what I've done is I've put in a Stargate up at this other area. And let me get my remote control out here. Number 7, please. Boop. 7. Let's see. And it is snowy oil fields. As you can see, I've been up there quite a bit. So we're going to get that guy going. And we'll level you up in a minute, buddy. Boom. Whoosh. I always worry that's going to rip your face off, but of course that isn't what happens. But point. Now I'm up in the snowy biome. We'll give it a second to load in. There's not much up here. I intentionally left this unbuilt, and I'm hoping no one else really builds on it either. But this we can just light up. There we go. The fireplace lights up the largest area outside. So you have a penguin over there coming towards me. He's coming right for me. But up on the snowy biome, which is a very specific part of the map, you have a lot of metal, which is good, a lot of crystal, which is also good, and oil. Boom. You've got just about everything you could need up here sitting on the ground. You don't have to go into the ocean, which is a horrible, horrible place. Just like real life, the ocean just wants to kill you. But you come over to these things and boom. I just picked up 1,000 oil. Now, granted, our gathering is up kind of high, but yeah, oil, metal, oil, yeah, and then get into the crystal, and it's definitely going to give you all of the mushrooms and stuff like that. So, yeah, come on, mushrooms. I said you were going to give me mushrooms. You're not going to give me mushrooms anymore? I hope they didn't disable that. I'm not getting any mushrooms at all. That's a concern. That's what that is. I was getting them with them earlier. I might have to do it by hand, which is fine. You just hop off while you're up here. And excuse me, buddy. Whoops. Tink, tink, tink. Rare mushrooms and lots of crystal. Now, the thing you have to watch out for up here, now there are woolly mammoths, yada, yada. Generally not that big of an issue. But you do run into the wolves, and the dire wolves love to swarm you. So definitely bring something beefy if you're going to come up to an area like this. Yeah, just get something that's going to be able to take a little bit of a hit at least, or at least run fast enough to let you get out. So this snowy biome, as you can see where it says me, don't ignore that Gianni thing. I can't remove that right now. It's just my buddy, Gianni. But he's not on this server or anything, but he's on one map for all arcs. So, but you can see where we are in the center, and there's a large snowy biome around you. And it's perfect, or I think it's perfect. It's just like exactly what you need to come up and, hit some stuff. So, yeah, all right. Now, we're going to go back to the base, and I've got something amazing that I'm working on that I want to take you guys with me and show you what I'm doing there. So, we'll be right back. All right, and here we are back at the base. I just went in and did a good bit of mining. There's no reason for you to just sit around and watch me do that stuff. That's the boring part. Anybody can do that. I need to change out these gates. I put in the wood gates. I was hoping to put in the reinforced, but never mind. So I bring this guy home and bring him right over here to the first machine to get into a very, very important mod. Very important, maybe not important. A fun mod. This is the blast furnace, the metal blast furnace, and it is my favorite machine, I think, that I've run into, because taking away the place of the refining forge for a lot of the things that you do, it does huge bulk stuff. Copper all the times. Copper. What do you need? What are you out of? Why can't you make? Oh, you're ignited. Ignite. There we go. I gotta make many of these, and we can craft all those. Yeah, I don't know why that thing was off, but anyway. So you put in spark powder to run it, spark powder to activate. You could also use gas or gunpowder. I have spark powder, easiest thing to get, but or easiest thing for me to get. So boom, we got that. And then you put in your crystal and stone and things like that, and I'm all full already. Metal ore, and then it just, let's just dump all the stuff in there. And it really, really, really does it quickly. Because as you can see, this is doing 6 at a time. 6 ingots in the same, 7 ingots. I missed you, sorry, little fella, at the same price. Now, what it needs is coal. And it's AS coal, which is a very specific thing, all right? Everything for the Steampunk mod needs AS whatever. AS copper, AS glass panels, AS yada yada. So what you don't want to do, I'm burdened. I'm burdened. I can give you this guy. Okay. And he's probably just walking around like, I don't care that easy. So, come on. I park him beside it so that I can unload him real easy and just dump all the stuff out. Well, I don't want to jump in the blast furnace. If I get out on this side, I'm going to jump in the blast furnace. It's going to be funny, but, I'm going to die. Yeah, okay, we made it. So, what you don't want is the advanced cauldron. Now, this is a great forge as well. Now, don't get me wrong. This has its place, but it makes regular copper plates, not AS copper plates. It makes regular smelted copper, not AS smelted copper, and it makes regular glass panels. All right, and even the charcoal won't work in your metal blast furnace. And what we need the metal blast furnace for, if you take a look, I'm running low here. I got to repair all this stuff, and it's not really good stuff. So instead of worrying about repairing it again, which I will probably keep the skin at least, I started a steampunk workshop down here. This is the best. But let me just tell you, this power source over here is fantastic. It works really well, and it runs on bottles of water or canteens of water. What? Yeah, literally, that's all, and it's fantastic. We'll start with the workstation. That's the first thing you need to build, and it's just fantastic. You put it up, get the engrams and everything that you ever needed. And as you can see right here across the top, these are all pink colored, I guess. Pink's it's an off red maybe. This is good armor. I don't know how good, but I know it's better than flak armor. Now, if you'll look at it, the interesting thing is the chest piece, for instance, provides heavy physical protection and makes the elements easier to endure. Increases base carrying weight. Nice. So the elements are easier to endure. Great. Except for your pants make the elements harder to endure. Oh, okay. So do we cancel each other out? I don't know here. Why would it do that? This one provides no protection from the elements. Oh, okay. I'm going to have to look this up because this makes the elements harder and this makes the elements easier. So do you just not have elements? Is that what it is? I'm not sure. But look at the cost on these things. 320 AS copper plates, 210 rough diamonds, a bunch of hide, which really isn't that big a deal, and a bunch of fiber, which is a little bit difficult to get, but isn't a huge problem. So to make all these items, though, you need diamonds and rough copper plates, or copper plates. So you need this guy, the Industrial Forge. This is where you make the AS copper plates and the AS glass, all right, and the AS nuggets. All of these things. And make me some more nuggets, man. All the nuggets. You too. Let's all get to nugget making. Making some nuggets. So basically, you put everything in here, which the nuggets are metal ingots, AS coal, and stone. And again, the other coal won't work. It's got to be AS coal. So you fill it full of wood. As soon as you put wood in, it immediately starts making it into coal. So it does that for you. Metal ingots, you just got to have a bunch of metal ingots because it's 2 for every copper. All right? And then to make a copper plate, it takes 2 copper. So you're actually looking at 4 ingots per plate. Whew. Now, the good thing is this thing runs on oil, so you don't have to take that additional step of making gasoline. That's good, I guess, but it doesn't really offset the fact that this thing is really expensive. It's expensive to make, and it's expensive to maintain. So, the reason I did it, again, is all of this really cool armor. But if you look at the cost on this stuff, 320 plates. So that's 4 ingots per plate. What? And then rough diamonds. Nice, huh? How 200 rough diamonds? It's no big deal, right? I can't even make them in here, if you notice. No, you have to have the metal forge going at the same time to be making the diamonds. So, yay, got that going for you. So, yeah, here we are, diamonds. And diamonds are AS coal, again, specifically, stone, and obsidian. Wow, I need obsidian. And I need 80 obsidian. Wow, okay. Not that obsidian is, like non-existent, but man, this stuff is expensive. So what I'm hoping is it's worth it. And I'm hoping also that I have enough to make a full set. I think I calculated it properly, but we'll see. All right, so let's craft 1 chest piece, 1 pair of pants. Ooh, we're getting a set of boots next. Because, I got to choose, and a helmet. I mean, in the gauntlets. So I'm going to be lacking plates and diamonds, I guess. Whew. I put a lot of plates and diamonds here. Okay, so but I'm missing 1 piece, which isn't a big deal. I like the helmet I've got on anyway right now. So let's just go ahead and switch them out. Let's just go ahead and pull them right into the inventory here and see what we're looking at. Brand new stuff, brand new gear. And how do we look? How do we look? We, for dwarf armor, I think this is perfect. It's got a backpack. Nice. All right. I'm kind of in love. I don't know how well it's going to work, like actual in taking damage and what have you, and the elements and all that stuff, but I like it a lot. Look at that. I think that's perfect. Perfect little chunky set of armor. This guy is here to do the work, yeah. Yeah, I'll get the helmet, but I'm going to change the skin anyway. I'm going to put it back to this skin, almost positive. Yeah, I like it. So I did all of that, and I still need 180 copper plates and 100 diamonds. So, wow. So we'll just look. Oh, it's making plates for me. It's already making plates. So I need 100. I'm nowhere near. It's going to take time to do that, and then it's going to look for diamonds too. Wait, am I faster? I think I'm faster. Wow. Oh, yeah, I am. I must be faster. All right, let's make some diamonds first. How many? 80, maybe? I don't want to make 345, do I? Let's, what does it take? I'm going to use obsidian. I don't mind. I don't have anything else for obsidian right now, and I can get more coal and stone. Yeah, let's just, boom, make all 300. Boom. That's only making 23. Just kidding. So, yeah, you got that going for us. But look down on the bottom left. What are those things? Anybody know? I mean, look, I'm super fast. Not that I was, not that I was terribly slow before. I can't super jump or anything. So we just got the regular old jump, but that's good. Yeah, I like it though. Yeah, I'm kind of fast. Whoa, yeah, I'm kind of too fast. No running in the house, kids, and this is why you're going to crash into something. Yeah. Running, jumping. I jumped over that. Jumping. I'm not ready. Don't jump that direction. Yeah, so this is good. We got good speed. That's good to know. Rah! And I'm not even like sprinting. I'm just walking and running normal. Watch, you're going to run off the edge and get killed by something down there. No telling what at the lower entrance. What is that thing? Probably a parallel source. Hey, there's a purple drop. You know what? Let's get crazy. Let's see how much damage we take when we fall. That might have been a bad idea. Oh. Like a boss. I meant to do that. Yeah. There's a Spino. Man, okay, I don't have control. we're losing our senses here. Okay, let's get that purple drop. Get something out to kill people with. Yeah, Celestial Spike will do. Hopefully. What are you, Lystra? Turtles? Alright. Oh, bugs. Just take all. Yeah, you guys didn't know what you were doing, did you? Didn't know who you were attacking. Titanos. Yeah, okay. And I don't seem to have really taken too much damage. I probably should have used something else on those guys. Hey, buddy. Hey, buddy, how you doing? I gotta need some chitin. Yeah, okay, well, I'm not ready to take on, like, well, that Spino in the water, for instance. I'm not going to run down there and get stupid with him, but at the same time, I'm feeling kind of buff. Feeling kind of good here. I'm feeling kind of like you, sir. Whoa, 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 whoa. Hey, man. Hey, man. How's it going? How's it going? Look at the little treasure monkey sitting by the Primordius. If you attack, if the Primordius attacks, period, you get killed. You just get killed. But if you attack a treasure monkey, everything around it attacks you. So that guy's just trying to lure me in there to get killed by the Primordius. I just don't believe you, buddy. That's just not even fair. Okay. So yeah, I like the speed, man. Now I've upped my swim speed anyway, so I don't know how well this is going to work, but yeah, still doing great in the water, except for that little jump out thing, which is goofy. So yeah, I like it. Let me get back to a safe place, a safe space. I need a safe space. I'll jump over you. Jump over you. You got him a minus. I landed so hard I pooped. Sorry. I'm starving. How am I starving? Oh, that may be part of the issue too, is using up all my food. Because I'm running like at 900 miles per hour. Maybe not 900, but you know what I mean. Is it wrong of me that I just want to pick these eggs up and fry them?